The Citadel Conventions prohibit the use of large kinetic impactors against habitable worlds. In a straight-on attack, any misses plow through into the planet behind the defending fleet. If the defenders position themselves between the attackers and the planet, they can fire at will while the attacker risks hitting the planet. Successful assaults on garden worlds hinge upon up-to-date intelligence. Attackers need to determine where the enemy's defenses are, so they may approach from an angle that allows them to fire with no danger of collateral damage. Note, this is not necessary for hostile worlds. Once control of orbit has been lost, defensive garrisons disperse into the wilderness. An enemy with orbital superiority can bombard surface forces with impunity. The best option for defenders is to hide and collect reconnaissance in anticipation of relief forces. Given the size of a planet, it is impractical to garrison entire conquered worlds. Fortunately, colonization efforts tend to focus on building up a dozen or fewer areas. Ground forces occupy the spaceports, industrial facilities, and major population centers. The wilderness is patrolled by unmanned aerial vehicles and satellite reconnaissance. If a defender unit is spotted, air mobile rapid deployment units and satellite artillery are used to pin down and destroy them. Let's double check with Rex, see if there's anything else. Yeah, no, just wanted to be sure.
Rex?
That's the most wonderful conversation. What's up, Garrus?
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me. This is something we've already been through.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. And I've been thinking about Dr. Saleon, too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead. I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
Very good.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Unfortunately, it seems like we just keep getting the same conversation out of him. And for whatever reason, it wasn't letting me skip anymore. Let's see if Adams has anything to say.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think we're done here.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What's up, Tally?
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
Apparently not.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, well, that's about it for that. No, I will definitely go and talk to the characters down here as much as possible and try to get as much as I can out of them. But unfortunately, a lot of the time they don't talk to you.
Looking for supplies?
I don't think it necessarily relies on taking them on missions. Anyway, yes, we are looking for some.
You bet, Commander.
And I will cut this out because I'm just going to be selling some stuff. Okay, sold a number of things and also omni-gelled a number of things because there was some stuff to buy worth omni-gelling and some stuff that I didn't want to sell. So plenty of good things out of that. Too much good things, honestly. We are probably going to be overstuffed with cash when it comes time to actually buy anything more. Which, I mean, I suppose you could say is fortunate rather than unfortunate because we've got plenty. Anything more back here? No? Okay. So let's go try to talk to the doc, and then we'll try to talk to Liara, and we will be done talking with everyone. I don't know why there was a random loading thing there, but, you know, whatever.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Apparently not.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
What's up, Liara? Sorry we killed your mom without you.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel bad?
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
She's still with you.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Let's talk.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
A spiritual exchange?
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
I'm intrigued.
Sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Yeah, there's no rush.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
I understand.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I don't think there's anything to talk about right now, so I'll see you later.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Hey, we leveled up, just barely. What do we get in our codex? So, technically, I probably could have forced that to happen, and you all do want me to get with Liara, so, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I am pushing the romance towards Liara, if nothing else. Because you guys requested it. Let's see. I guess Asari biology is the one that we just got here. Asari have a robust cellular regenerative system. Jesus. While they do not heal faster than other species, Asari are known to reach 1,000 years of age. Although Asari have one gender, they are not asexual. And Asari provides 2 copies of her own genes to her offspring. The second set is altered in a unique process called melding. During melding, an Asari consciously attunes her nervous system to her partner's, sending and receiving electrical impulses directly through the skin. The partner can be another Asari or an alien of either gender. Effectively, the Asari and her partner briefly become one unified nervous system. This unique means? Yeah. Okay. I was reading that wrong. This unique means of reproduction is the reason Asari are talented biotics. Their evolved ability to consciously control nerve impulses is very similar to biotic training. Asari believe that their offspring acquire the best qualities of the father from the melded genes, but evidence is anecdotal. Asari pass through three climacteric life stages, marked by biomechanical and physiological changes. The maiden stage begins at birth and is marked by the drive to explore and experience. Most young Asari are curious and restless. The matron stage of life begins around the age of 350, though it can be triggered earlier if the individual melds frequently. This period is marked by a desire to settle in one area and raise children. The matriarch stage begins around 700, or earlier if the individual melds rarely. Matriarchs become active in their community as sages and counselors, dispensing wisdom from centuries of experience. While each stage of life is marked by strong biological tendencies, individuals do make unexpected life choices. For example, there are maidens who stay close to home rather than exploring, matrons who would rather work than build a family, and matriarchs who have no interest in community affairs. Alright, that seems to be it for that. Let's check what we've got here. 1 point. We'll place that into lift as we continue to slowly get towards the final point there, and then we'll go for throw afterwards, and I suppose Nemesis will be our next after that, so we can get warp specialization and lift specialization. Unfortunately, we're not going to get much out of warp because I want other things, and we don't have that many points left to us. I've never found warp to be a particularly powerful thing to use, but maybe it's because I've never invested in it. So, I'm sure there's people out there who use warp quite a bit more than I do. But for me, a weapon in my hand is always my best friend. All right. Well, let's go ahead.
Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I was going to say, and head back to the Citadel, but apparently we are getting something from the Citadel. From who?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Okay. Council has something to say to us, I guess. What's up?
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Good.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration units?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Sounds serious.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Well, thanks for the info.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Okay, we got something in our codex, as well as some Paragon stuff. Planets and locations.
Vermeer is a lush world located on the frontier of the Attican Traverse. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Only the political instability of the region has impeded efforts at colonization. Many times the Citadel has opened negotiations to settle Vermeer with various criminal gangs and petty dictatorships in the nearby Terminus systems. All fell apart due to internal power shifts within the opposing parties. The Citadel has written off the colonization of Vermeer as impossible without significant political change. The Terminus powers themselves are unlikely to ever settle Vermeer. Most lack the resources to support settlement of a virgin world, finding it more expedient to steal from their neighbors than build for themselves.
All right, so Vermeer is a major part of moving forward in this game, and we will not be going to there anytime soon. But we've got something on the special task group for Solarians here. Solarian intelligence field agents are grouped into an organization called the Special Tasks Group. STG operators work in independent cells performing dangerous missions such as counterterrorism, infiltration reconnaissance, assassination, and sabotage. The STG is a proactive organization, puncturing worrisome trends before they become movements. At any time, a dozen groups are operating covertly within the lawless Terminus systems, sowing dissent among the various factions. Civilian analysts also note how troublesome hinge point individuals in the Terminus frequently meet unexpected deaths. STG operators are feared throughout the galaxy for their clear-eyed, remorseless practicality. They are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their mission, even if it kills civilians or results in the team's own destruction. In many ways, they are akin to the Council's Spectres. Recently, a number of STG cells have been redeployed from Solarian Union. It is assumed they are in the Terminus and Attican Traverse. Investigating reports of Geth activity beyond the Perseus Veil. Alright. Got anything else here? Nope. Well, now we know of another way to continue on, but we will not be going to that. Basically, this dude is suddenly standing in mid-air. What the hell is happening here? He's staring down at me. That's horrifying.
Yes, Commander?
Nope.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we put him back down on the ground. That was a little creepy. Just a little creepy there. Alright. So, let's see. We've got, I believe, nothing left in Horsehead here. Let me check my notes, though. We've been to Pax, we've been to Strenus, and we've been to Fortuna. Yes. Just want to make sure. So we've got 57 here still, which we are not going to do yet. Pinnacle Station is something we will probably do very soon here. Vermeer is something we will wait on for quite a while. Citadel, we will be going to right now. I don't think there's anything else in here. I don't know why, but that scene right there kind of reminds me of the scenes from the Dark Forces.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
I wanted to play Star Wars Dark Forces, but so far I've been having some trouble getting it to work properly. Anyways, I'm in.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
Well, I can't just run in.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.